charity. Its main functions is about increasing the involvement of all communities in sport, and it's also about increasing participation at grassroots level, but also all the way up to elite level. I think if communities knew the benefits of sport wasn't just about playing it as a hobby, it gives you interpersonal skills, builds your confidence, networking, team working, so it gives you a lot more than just having a hobby to do after school, after college, after work.
I first got involved with Sporting Equals because I think it's a brilliant cause.
I know there are huge health inequalities for BME communities. In particular, that I know there are 92% of South Asian women who don't take part in the recommended levels of activity.
Our core functions include insight, which is very much about finding more information at a local level of individuals and communities, finding out more about what the consumer needs are. I was at the Soho Road Sikh Gurdwara the other day and talking at the Nishkar Community Centre. When I talked to them about numbers they have coming into their temple, and they said around 30,000 footfall a week, that no sports club or sport has ever knocked at their door. And they are sitting there waiting, and we would like to be involved in facilitating that process and engaging those communities.
It's because of our significant footfall that we were interested to work with Sporting Equals. It was a real opportunity to extend what we're currently doing in helping our members of the community to become more active. We have to bear in mind that we are actually trying to reach diverse communities and to try to create a centre which caters for cultural sensitivity. So we have in our Nishkam Centre a well-being centre which really provides facilities for people of all ages and gender to come in and benefit. We feel that working with Sporting Equals has been a fantastic opportunity. It's given us that sort of a framework within which we can train our volunteers.
I think having the role models basically keeps you going. What gets you into the sport, but also motivates you to want to inspire to be like that individual.
Well, sport has brought the Olympics to East London, which is one of the biggest areas of regeneration in the UK and Europe. In terms of having a really diverse community in East London, you struggle with connecting up that extreme diversity. And one of the aspirations around the Olympics is to have places like Newham as a place that people will come and stay and live and grow their life here, and so community cohesion becomes absolutely imperative. And there are so many opportunities coming to East London now that would never have come here if it had not been for the Olympics. And we need help in translating some of those opportunities, and we would look to Sporting Equals to do that.
I think getting involved with Sporting Equals was key for me because it's a chance to give back to the grassroots level of sports all around the country and all different communities, like trying to get them into participation as much as possible.
The second core function of the organisation is about the consultancy. Once we've got the insight, we've got a good range of information about and the profile of our consumers, then it's about developing toolkits and models. Our third core function is around training, learning and development, which is very much about giving the information to our clients, and it's about giving them more tailored diversity and equality training programs. So one of those, for example, might be around training the trainer, which is very much about getting local people trained up to then promote sport.
Sporting Equals, they are so helpful. They give us 2 days training to get our volunteer helpers to up to the standard and up to the qualification and up to the health and safety issue and the race equalities. We will still carry on all those activities and also all those care. It is such an encouraging and also enriching program for the Chinese society to take part. We are grateful to the Sporting Eagle.
The fourth core function is community empowerment, and that's very much about empowering those community organisations who are at that local level.
It brings that external view and independence, really, because I think our communities can become too parochial and inwards looking. I think this scheme has actually given us an opportunity to work with young people, to work with teams from Sporting Equals who have actually opened doors for our volunteers to work with larger corporate organizations who are supporting Equals as well.
Our final core function is marketing communications, and it's all about delivering the message.
Talent ID program, which we worked on in partnership together, was very successful in that we managed to engage with 120 young people who QPR, as a parent club and as a community trust, hadn't engaged with. So there's 120 young people plus their parents, and a number of grassroots football clubs that they were associated with.
My only regret is not hearing about it earlier. I've got nothing bad to say about it. It's been fantastic. The updates that we get to the people who work for Sporting Equals, they're regular. The help we've received has been fantastic. The cooperation has been excellent. To be honest with you, the standard is second to none. And I'm glad Sporting Equals is around.
Oh, I think it's been a wonderful experience, and it's been a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity for somebody his age that hasn't been involved in an academy program up until now and wouldn't have known otherwise how to get involved in joining an academy.
Based on my experience and Nishkam Centre's experience of working with Sporting Equals, I would recommend all community organisations to join up with Sporting Equals.
So we're talking about not just building healthier communities or safer communities, but also stronger communities.